Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, the 8th of March. This is your morning setups. Happy Friday, guys. It's here, first Friday of March. I was actually second Friday of March, take it back. We made it. It's been a nice week here. Hope you all have had a decent week. So nice and easy here on today. We have non-farm payroll at 8:30. I'm going to open up the room early for that. Baker Reg count 1 and John Williams scheduled to speak at 7 today. After today, no more Fed speak until the meeting. All right, let's just jump on into it here. On the ES, we're up, right? This market, if nothing else, it looked like we talked about a possible, people were talking about a possible inverted cup and handle here. Well, that's rocketed shot. Here's new all-time highs here pre-market as this market remains very, very strong this morning. On the NQ, pushing up almost to the all-time highs. The Qs did take out the all-time highs. The NQ did not. Crude can't break range. That's good. We wanted to stay here. Bonds continue to perk up. That's also good for the markets. Gold, new all-time highs, has been on the rampage. Bitcoin still sitting here digesting. Looks like it wants to still go up and take out that high and keep going. The VIX saying nothing's going on. Now the VIX is acting a little bit different. Again, we're up this morning with the market up. So just add that. Again, pointed this out yesterday. The VIX is not coming down to the level it used to. So the VIX is starting to slowly elevate itself. Just worth watching there. HYG still lagging the market horribly. The transport sitting up here at the highs holding in, and the dollar weakened badly the last couple of days. This was good. So a couple of very big positives here for the market. From a sentiment perspective, very little change, guys. And, we remain very neutral setup. Plus 51 on the NASDAQ, plus 70 on the New York Stock Exchange. So the oscillators here are on the positive side of neutral, nothing going on. Your advanced decline lines all curled up yesterday, except for the Dow. The Dow is now lagging. The Dow led earlier. It's now lagging the markets. Breadth here on the New York Stock Exchange thrusting up, big move there. On the NASDAQ, we're chopping around and we're heading sideways. And the put to call right back into the neutral zone. Just how this market works. So you can see we're continuing to push here on the SPY this morning up against this trend line, right? And this trend line has been pretty good. If you come into it, we've pushed above it a couple of times, don't hold it. So we know it's roughly drawn correctly. You can see here we came into it yesterday, pulled off of it, right? Couldn't break above it. Came in here this morning, came on down. So again, pretty good line there. So we'll see how we handle this today. But if we're going to break out, we're going to need to break above this with volume, above this level, this 516 area. And then we can keep pushing and keep grinding up towards 520. You'll notice here that the market's pushing up. The Bollinger Bands have curled back up here. The bottom has flattened out. And, we'll see just how far they want to take us. If they decide to take us down, then, well, we'll watch to see if the 8-day holds. The 8 days down here, there is a gap at 512.21. Just keep that in mind. That gap is sitting there. This is not a real wick on the candle. There's actually a gap there. I don't know why they can't get this right. I really just don't understand why they can't get this right. All right. Yesterday we had earnings. Let's talk about them. Avgo here. Avgo with a bunch of price target raises here this morning. Came down initially on the call. On the report, came up, went green on the call, flat here. Nothing wrong with the report. The one thing I did see what they said is there was a big where was it? I'm trying to find it here. AVGO. They said something about AI that was huge. Avgo says AI will be 35% of chip revenue versus prior estimate of 25%. So they said that on the call. That's what sparked that rally, and that's what got us all going here. So, Avgo, good report, nothing bad there, up very nicely. Okay. Again, when you're trading up at these levels, it's hard, sometimes to move. I mean, look at the size of this 5-year move from 300. Here it is at 1400. Marvell Technologies down a little bit here. It hasn't quite taken out the highs yet. Down a little bit this morning. Their guidance was light. So they guided light, that's why they're down here this morning. So we'll see how they handle this. It has nothing but has an upgrade and price target ranges on it this morning, trading down into the 80 area. So it's down here. Notice this still puts it well above the 8-day, right? It hasn't even gotten to the 8-day. So if it dips and it gets to the 8-day down here, 78 area, wherever that opens up, maybe that's the place they buy it. Not really been beaten up. And that's the thing to realize here. They're not beating these semi names up. SMH's new all-time highs yesterday. Guess what? New all-time highs here after hours. NVIDIA is just absolutely in stupid mode. Okay. Again, this market is unimaginative and they can't help but chase and pile in. Trading up into the 960 area this morning, up over 30 bucks. I'm not chasing this. I know Chris is in and out of it. I'm sure he's in it this morning. Congrats to him. But, to me at this point, this thing is just horrifically extended. And this has just gotten ludicrous on this name. Again, lack of imagination. SMCI this morning up, also new all-time highs, trading here up at 1200 plus. Again, no imagination. AMD holding in just fine, doesn't have the same power. At least this one they're giving a rest. All-time high is 214.81, currently trading at 213.10. We'll keep an eye on this one out of the gate and see where it goes. Outside of that, you had earnings on Doku. They seem good. Their guidance looked good. They're not anywhere near the highs. I'm glad I didn't chase into this here. And we'll see how they react today. But overall, I don't really have a good, strong feeling one way or the other where they're going to go with this. But they are up nicely, trading into this 58 area. So we'll see how it handles that this morning. Take that aside. What else we have last night? Costco. There's nothing wrong with Costco's report. They beat their same store sales forecast was not so great. They missed on revenue during the holiday season. Again, we're seeing signs of this in every retailer reporting that the consumer is weakening, the consumer has problems. We saw consumer debt yesterday, there's problems, and the market says we don't care. So we trade. Costco's down here this morning. It's got nothing but price target raises and an upgrade this morning. So anybody looking for a major dip, you're probably not going to get it. So coming down here, it's down into the 748 area. So it is down a little bit here. It's breached below these. Just making sure I got this right. Yep. It is below that area. It's down into the 748. And your 740 is your 21 day. We'll see if it holds that. Costco has a tendency to sell off on earnings and then come right back up. So again, we'll keep an eye on this over the next couple of days. Remember, Home Depot had the same type of issues back here, and they bought it right back and they pushed it all the way back up. You take that aside today, guys, we'll see what we do. Apple's up a little bit here this morning. It's not trading in above yesterday's highs yet, but it's up. Maybe they want to try to save this one for a little bit. Needs to take out the high from yesterday, then it can run. My lines here are not yet updated today. Watch that gap at 172.05 on that one. Tesla this morning's up a little bit here. They had some news. I didn't think it was good news, but markets kind of reacts to it. China EV shares are at 6.7, down 0.1% versus same period of 2023. Exported vehicles in February are minus 4.3 point month over month. And I guess it's up because BYD is down 35% month over month. I don't know. It doesn't seem good news to me no matter what, but the Tesla's up in here right now and it's trading at yesterday's high. Above that, I would look for a move and a test of this gap at 184.81 if it wants to wake back up. And outside of that, guys, we have news on Boeing this morning. Poor Boeing. Boeing has more bad news. A wheel on a United 777 lost its tire after takeoff. Name is just nothing but bad news right now. Trading at $200.85. Obviously, nobody's hurt. There's no crash. We've heard about this. Again, it just can't wake up, but it did manage to get itself back above the 8-day yesterday. Here's your 21 day if it wants to run. That's the area it needs to clear at 204.39. All right, live with you at 8:20. We'll make adjustments then. We'll see what else is going on. Let's have a great day. Trace up. Here you go. AMD price target raised to 265 from 192 at Melius, whoever that is. All right, guys, let's have a great day trading. Catch you guys at 8:20 for non-farm payroll.